This special edition of On Stage is brought to you by Umbrella Evening Brunch, Independence Weekend, Saturday, August 5 at Caymanas Golf Club in Kingston, Jamaica. For tickets, visit firstinlineja.com. Lobster Fest, Sunday, July 30 at Hope Gardens in Kingston. For tickets and info, visit touchstonelink.com. Island Hopping, the new EP from General Degree, featuring the lead single, Island Hopping, now available on all music streaming platforms. And Gospel to the World, Saturday, August 12 in Royal Palm Beach, Florida. For tickets and info, visit their website, gospeltotheworld.org.
The stars at Reggae Sumfest Festival Night number 2 told us that you may be hearing for the first time stars like Marion, Freddie Mcgregor, Morgan Heritage, Kabaka Pyramid, Romain, Virgo, Tifa, and more. All coming up as we share big closing night moments that you won't see anywhere else. We'll be right back.
On Stage with Winford Williams.
This segment of On Stage is brought to you in part by Campari. Respect the bitter.
All right, so this is where we bring you in on the big moments of Festival Night number 2 at Reggae Sumfest, the 30th staging, as was recorded on location in Montego Bay. Umbrella is a new event happening at Caymanas Golf Club near Kingston.
I'm one of the promoters. My name is Andre, aka Pops Lynn, and this is Trubrock from Team Wire.
Yeah man, Trubrock, Team Wire sound.
The word umbrella, it really comes from togetherness. You party as one, everybody enjoy, you get a good vibe.
Hence the name.
Hence the name, umbrella. One vibe.
For all. And your role, my friend?
My role, I'm the selector. I'm the one who's going to command the crowd and keep the vibe up, you know?
Only you? You're the only selector?
No, I'm not the only selector. You have Chromatic, you have Polar Blacks from St. Mary, and you have Fire Team from in Spanish Town.
But there are bigger headliners on there.
So Idonia, Valiant, and Stark Ashley. 3 top artists right now in the country. And I couldn't see any other way to go with this brunch to just bring in on these 3 artists for the event.
How will they be presented? On a stage?
They will be presented on a stage. They will call up individually and they will perform for the brunch crowd.
So what does it cost people to get there?
Right now the tickets, general tickets is 8,000 and VIP tickets 11,000 because tier 1 tickets are already finished, so we're on to tier 2.
This event is an international event, so people have to just come and they have to just be there because everybody know already, the whole Jamaica know when a Team Wire sound, a Trubrock and Jerome is on an event, magic. So you have to just be there and just come out with your friends and family and come enjoy the evening brunch.
The evening brunch?
Yes.
Right. You sure it's that dinner?
No, emphasize on that.
The evening brunch.
Yeah, the evening brunch.
Persons can purchase ticket at Loud Fashion, Trucks and Records, Genius Pharmacies, and you can always visit the page umbrella_JA to see where other locations are to purchase tickets.
On location now for Festival Night number 2. Reggae Sumfest, the 30th staging.
my second time, to be honest. Last year was my first.
That your return speaks volume to
Definitely.
your impact on at least the promoter.
Most definitely.
And his audience.
Most definitely.
How do you break down how you prepare for this performance? And this particular one, because you're coming back.
Yeah, definitely.
So whatever they might have excused you for last year, you would have had to fix that.
Most definitely.
For this year.
To be honest, I always try to improve every performance I get.
Yes.
You don't know, you're as best as your last performance, so that was always my intention from that time till now. So we've just been putting in effort, a lot of rehearsals, a lot of practice, a lot of band camp, band training as well. So we just have fun at this point and execute.
Love is so much time, you're nothing jealous. You are the best way me have never known.
Definitely, Sumfest is a major platform for not just artists like me, but every artist in general, because it does give you a different eyesight, a different viewing, and a different opportunity.
And for your career, otherwise, what's going on with it?
I cannot complain. I have a couple tours out the country, Canada, England, and the list goes on. So we give thanks. So the music is still living, we're still being supported, and it's a blessing.
What was it like performing with Jada Kingdom?
Nothing but amazing. You don't know that, Eastside Queen, Mama Evie, so it's a blessing for us to be able to share the stage with her, especially for a song like this.
Is it the first?
First time, and that was the surprise, So it's a blessing to be able to express the music and see the reaction.
Violence and crime,
so we're now sitting with the ever relevant Romain Virgo, sir. Oh my goodness.
Give thanks, Mr. Williams. It's a joy, it's an honor, blessing to be here once more at Reggae Sumfest, 30th anniversary. I'm 33, which means that Reggae Sumfest, when I was 3 years old, I was the very first one. So, such a blessing to see me on this show and this special moment,
Yes.
and
at this time on the lineup.
Exactly. 4 o'clock.
So only one more step now.
The same thing we did last time. I said, man, what it started my very first time. Was I think probably 2008, and I performed when everybody was like you just had the people who were working here on the ground, so they were on the cameras. There was nobody in the crowd, and to see, over the years to this point, it's a blessing. When I look back, and see how far I've come, Chronics would say, it's blessed. I feel blessed, and I'm grateful.
Well, there's nowhere where reggae music is played. Where Jamaica's music is played, where you are not going to be relevant for a lifetime.
May I have the conversation I have here already, so yes, it's a blessing.
Yeah,
blessing.
It fits perfectly into this night, into the particularly night number 2, and you could have fitted very well into night number 1 as well.
True.
Because there's nobody in that fan base for dancehall is still yours.
Yes, true.
And that's the beauty about your music. And whereas you can be very well received on night number 2, like this, the night number 1, you could do the same thing that you did out there, maybe even more. These are your generation of consumers too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty about it. Sometimes I see some young people who would come up to me and say, hey, my mother love you, And I know what that means, because it simply means that my music has touched different generations too. If you can tell me that your mommy loves my music, it automatically, the music will come down. You will love the music too, and so it's more than a blessing. I was saying it earlier that my kind of support and how far it's coming from. People saw me on school choir singing, and they've been supporting from then, and they saw me in Rising Stars singing, and the support continued. So I feel like a family thing, So sometimes even when I don't have a hit song, when I don't have, I've never been a hot artist. Anyway, you check it still, but it does show you that there is this kind of love that people show, and once you show them that you know what you're doing and this is where you stand, the love that comes with that, you can't pay for it.
Consistency,
trust me.
That's it.
You know, that's how we do. Like, stay true to ourselves and just keep consistent in what we're doing, and never try to fit in with the trend that is going on now, because I don't need to. You know, and the people have been showing the love just the same. You know, and somewhere you can't pay for it, money can't buy it, and we know that. Yeah. I mean, somebody has to do what we are doing. And it's not that we're forcing ourselves to do what we're doing now. You know what me and my team is doing is what we really and truly deeply want to do. Sometimes people come and say, you see the lane the way just go on. And I'm like, I'm comfortable in it too. I'm happy. So hearing you telling me that is like a win for me, because this is what I want to do, and you're telling me, just keep doing what you're doing.
So like a pressure,
no pressure at all. So sometimes people come and say, how you feel knowing that, this is what I've been doing from day one, and just trying to get better at it. So bless you. I watched Tamili performance, clips of it. I wasn't here in the venue at the time, because I left right after Massacre performance, but I saw clips on the internet, and he was just being real. But like, this was one of the realest moments on stage, when he just let go of everything and just a talk, and like, this was one of the moments now I started saying, wow, this is what we artists them need to hear. Be vulnerable. Somebody just being vulnerable and talking about the life. Like him say one time he used to have 15 girls, like, and him saying he used to have pop pills and all of them things, and he want change, but and it's almost like, wow, that's the highlight of my night last well, as Mr. Me never get for day but just seeing that was the moment when me look at as one of the most powerful moments of the show. And it's not even about performing, it's about him talking now. And young people need to hear this and see this, and these are the kind of topics we need to kind of talk about more, because he's saying that a lot of times you want to change, you want to do something else, but I guess it's just the system, the surrounding, everything that is going on, the pressure.
You want to say that? You want to say I will by you to the want to change.
I will by you want to change. You understand? So him not just be himself, but as I say, I will
he's
by you.
coming from an experience when I hear a man attack.
All right.
So a man I learn the hard way, unfortunately. In behind bars. So if the animal listen to reasonings and I find out, say, and I don't share that thought.
All right.
It was very plain when he sat here last night and chatted to us about him being different and tell man to dash on the violence. And really come straight to me.
No man. I love that. I love when and that is something we have to embrace. I have to embrace it and just look at these moments as a special moment and hope that others will see what somebody like.
It will definitely make a difference.
No man, it will big difference. Big difference.
Out there are rolling about it and I embrace death. Yes. As me always said.
That's what we want, man.
Romain, we can talk forever, bro.
That's how it go. Blessings, we give thanks.
Blessing, love.
Every time.
We can congratulate you, but we have to.
Yeah.
It's natural.
We give thanks, man. We give thanks.
Ladies, let me hear you sing. Yes, I'm your love doctor. I'm looking in the crowd. Baby. Sing on. I know you like it, like. Let me hear you sing, Megan. Say, yes, I'm your love doctor. Anytime you need me. Baby.
This special edition of On Stage is brought to you by Umbrella Evening Brunch, Independence Weekend, Saturday, August 5 at Caymanas Golf Club in Kingston, Jamaica. For tickets, visit firstinlineja.com. Lobster Fest, Sunday, July 30 at Hope Gardens in Kingston. For tickets and info, visit touchstonelink.com. Island Hopping, the new EP from General Degree, featuring the lead single, Island Hopping, now available on all music streaming platforms. And Gospel to the World, Saturday, August 12 in Royal Palm Beach, Florida. For tickets and info, visit their website, gospeltotheworld.org.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
Stew, not chicken or no bone. Me give you the roots while you're sipping on Patron. When me rock it, me dip it, me slap it like a cricket, and you know me not go lick it.
Oh, stop it, that's ridiculous. Love it when you deal with it, so proper and meticulous.
Watch you put on your body rider like when Buju did say big it up.
Rasta man, if I give you my heart, don't play with me.
Sure.
Cause when you give me the eye, I'll style, all it can't reach me.
Okay, Tifa, this moment for you. This moment at Sumfest, this particular night, performing with the Grammy song.
Yeah. It's just a joy, you know. Kabaka is like family. Him reach out, him say come do the thing with me. I say, alright, cool. I think it's the first we're performing it in Jamaica. Yeah. Good reception. People them love it. Nobody was expecting me. Nobody knew. I didn't tell anybody I was coming. When I was telling nobody, you know, I have a report piece, I spell it out.
Yes.
So it was just a joy and him shell along the stage. He did exceptionally well. So, so it's just a joy.
So what's going on otherwise for you?
Mr. Winfred dropped another song after Sweet So, and it landed at number 2 on iTunes, right behind Bob Marley. So the big things are going for the little girl. We're going to shoot a video for that soon. I'm at Jangas this Saturday, and then I leave and basically back on the road. Nashville, Canada, Boston, Miami. It's back to being Tifa.
Whoa.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, back to being Tifa.
So the album, they're your own project now as an album. What about that?
It's still coming. It's definitely still coming.
That's due now with this kind
No, it's definitely still coming. It's definitely still coming.
Oh.
Exactly. We're working. We're waiting on one collab, one other collab, and then we can let it out. But yeah, I've been working this entire time, and of course, you know, you always have a scoop first. So, and look out for one more endorsement.
And that's going well?
Yeah, I mean, people may not look slimmer. I've lost like 20-something pounds. Talk shoot.
Yes, but how are they benefiting?
Yes, they are. Like a lot of Jamaica, they're literally in Jamaica now. Big up to Daikal. So they're setting up the offices here now. Miami, New York is already set up. They're already, everybody's doing the injections. This is the new craze now. And they're literally in Jamaica now. And the office is officially open next month.
Nice.
We're at work, Mr. Winfred. We're at work.
System is a strain and a mess. We feel it like we're there to represent reggae music tonight. Sumfest. Feel like I can't breathe in this suffocation. The people living in a suffocation. We can't breathe. Claustrophobic. Up in a system where no economic growth is.
We say congrats again.
Give thanks.
Another time in this year.
Yeah, give thanks, man. Give
yes,
thanks.
Sir.
You know, it's been a big year.
Yeah, a big year. A big year for you,
For sure.
And every time I see you, I feel inspired by your ascension.
Give thanks.
And that is awarded with something that will be a trophy that can stand on its own and represent you always. So this night now, this particular appearance, let's break it down for us.
Yeah, so, you know, obviously coming off of the Grammy win, you know, when Joe reached out for us to perform, you know, and in talking with him, I know he wanted us to present the album and everything. We know we wanted to do a proper presentation. So, you know, we visualized the show and so we wanted to get the hand section and everything, and 11-piece band we put together. You know, so I wanted to show Jamaica how we present the music, you know, and how reggae music is represented. Because it's a big task. You know, the whole scene dominated by dancehall right now.
Yes.
So, you know, ones like myself feel a lot of weight and pressure for highlight reggae music and keep it on a level and keep the balance. Because we think we always need the balance, you know. I will never knock dancehall music. I love dancehall music, heavily inspired by. I do dancehall music, you know what I mean? It's just we do it in a certain way where it holds some and substance, you know what I mean? So I just that. But yeah, it's a joy, and 30th edition of Sumfest, you know, that's a great feat in itself. So I wanted to really stamp it properly, and the reception of the crowd was great in the early morning. You know?
And the catalog and so on, we'll go on with that.
Yeah,
right
is that now, you know, we wanted to show the people, say, the catalog has been growing over the years, you know what I mean? And obviously with the album and everything is great, so I wanted to highlight some of the older songs too that people remember over the years, and you know, it was a great vibe for me personally, full joy myself.
Prospects?
Yeah, so naturally we're working on some remixes from the album and remixes of other songs that we've done over the years that I get a strength right now. And just keep the thing moving. I have some other collaborative projects I did with other producers too. So music is always there, and you know, it's just more touring till the end of the year. Yeah, man, so
come back, sir, you represent a lot of people.
Give thanks, man. Give thanks, man. Appreciate love that. Will do.
Sumfest girls, them love me bad, me say them love me bad, hey. Love me bad, the girls, them love me bad, Lord. Love me bad, the girls, them. Sumfest ladies, make some noise, please. She want give me, she know say man a rasta, me no too trimmy. She see say man a maga man, but me no skinny. But step up in the dance, everybody want see me. Pan the turntable, me tune them spinny. See me with the roots and tonic and one prippy. She take a one whiff and all her ask me what in it. I whisper in my ear and I say she want flingy. But she discreet, she not too clingy.
Well, you know, Minister, this to me, this is new. This is the first. the Ministry of Health, the Minister of Health. At Sumfest backstage on the other side of midnight, and you're working.
Well, first of all, I'm Jamaican, and this is the greatest reggae show on earth. Okay. So I think I want to be a part of it, right? And I normally am, but not as upfront as is. So you're right. Yes. Second of all, I think music is therapy. I'm Minister of Wellness, and I wanted to leverage the opportunity where so many Jamaicans come together. We took a decision in the ministry that we're going to take health messaging to where the people are. And it doesn't matter where. It could be a church service, church convention, it could be Reggae Sumfest. And the reason for that is that mortality rate is actually on the decline. People are actually dying younger. And the reason they're dying younger is because they don't know their numbers. They're not screening enough, particularly our men. In other words, you have high blood pressure, you don't know you have it until you get a stroke. If you had done an annual screening, you would know you have it, then you know to cut back on the salt or even take medication for it. It's a real issue. So one of the things I have said to my team from a policy perspective, let us go where we normally wouldn't go. We're going to have fun. We're at Reggae Sumfest. It's about fun. But it's also about talking to people and encouraging people. And it's normalizing the things that we see as exceptional, like having an annual checkup. So that's why I'm here. You know, if I even convince one person, it makes sense. I might save even one life. And that's to me is important.
So I'm not the only one who's surprised, am I? Am I the only one who's surprised?
No, a lot of people are, you know, a lot of people, actually it has been powerful. Last night we signed up almost 300 people who we will follow up with emails and direct them to where they can get screening. Tonight the team is out. I'm out with some nice young ladies who look the part, you know, they're enjoying the reggae music and they have branded shirts and they're signing up people and it's happening. People are doing it. So it's novel, but guess what? If you're doing something a particular way and it's not working or not working enough, think out of the box and try something new. And that's exactly what we're doing. So yes, some people are surprised, but we're happy to do it.
So you bullet pointed the campaign here.
Blood sugar, blood pressure, body mass, and blood cholesterol. If you do these 4 tests, or a simple blood test, it can tell you a lot about yourself.
Yes.
And then determine whether or not you can do additional tests. And the system will provide that. And it's all free in the public system. But if you have your private doctor, and you should do it once a year. That's what we're saying. We need to understand that health really starts with us, and it's a mental space. It really starts in the mind. If you program your mind to preserve yourself and to be in a space where you can be comfortable with yourself, self-care, you wouldn't need a doctor that often. That's just the reality. Because that programming will help you with nutrition. It will ward off the convincing techniques around consuming certain things that are not good for you, whether it's salts, sugars, fats, tobacco, or alcohol. Moderation and mental space, your mind, finding that safe space where you can chill and relax is as important, is more important than a prescription pad. So the concept of wellness, which was added to the ministry when I took over 7 years ago, was intended to pursue human behavior, not to pursue prescription on a prescription pad. Because real health is not in medicine. Real health is how we behave. And so this is what Know Your Numbers is, and this is why we're at Sumfest. Because we're trying to tell people that you can come to Sumfest and enjoy yourself. But remember that you must do certain things to preserve your life.
Oh gosh. Great program, sir.
Anytime. And by the way, I must say to your fans and listeners and viewers out there that this man knows his numbers. I see him every day doing the walk and walking the talk. That's why I look like this, right?
I say the same, everyone. I say the same about this man. Okay, that's why he knows about me.
Make we trample them again. Dismantle them again. Clean up all the nastiness from out the resident. Make we trample them again. Dismantle them again. Burn up everything where dirty Babylon defend. Make we trample them again.
This special edition of On Stage is brought to you by Umbrella Evening Brunch, Independence Weekend, Saturday, August 5 at Caymanas Golf Club in Kingston, Jamaica. For tickets, visit firstinlineja.com. Lobster Fest, Sunday, July 30 at Hope Gardens in Kingston. For tickets and info, visit touchstonelink.com. Island Hopping, the new EP from General Degree, featuring the lead single, Island Hopping, now available on all music streaming platforms. And Gospel to the World, Saturday, August 12 in Royal Palm Beach, Florida. For tickets and info, visit their website, gospeltotheworld.org.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
See what's going on, yeah. Tell me how come here in Jamaica so many people still have a Rasta. Tell me how come down East says them never charge minimum, but them charge Sizzler. Tell me how come people are support on street, none seem to love the Prime Minister. Those in power don't seem to care. So unfair.
Heritage family.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen.
Yes.
Let's start over here and ask about this one at home.
At home.
This one is at home. And it's the first in a long time, isn't it?
First in a long time, you know, the new album, The Homeland, The Homecoming, 10 years, 30-year anniversary, first time in Jamaica since losing Papa, the Honorable Ras Denrai Morgan. So it's very meaningful to be here with you tonight, Winfred, and to feel the energy of the people in Jamaica this way. It's been a long time, and it's good to be home.
Peter.
Yes, sir.
Your take on that?
It's just a blessed moment, you know what I mean? And like Jamuch said, since losing father is our first performance here. Sumfest has been here for 30 years, and he was very instrumental in bringing us on one of the first stagings of Sumfest. You know what I mean? And every time we perform in Jamaica, he's been there.
Yes.
So this one, performing tonight without him, it's a lot of emotions, but it was a fulfilling night and we really enjoyed it.
Grams?
Likewise, man. Mojo and Peter said it all. To perform in Jamaica, there's no place like home. Like Dorothy said in The Wizard of Oz. Clicked her heels 3 times and said there's no place like home. And truly, I mean, we love performing in places like Africa where they love the music, and in Europe. But I don't know if it's been because it's been so long we don't perform, but it felt good even just preparing.
Yes.
Just the preparation for this show. We wanted to bring our best. And when Joseph Bogdanovich reached out to us and said, it's time, we answered the call.
And the reception that you got.
Yes.
Must be very special to you.
Very special. I mean, this is Jamaica. And you know, we as Jamaican people, not easy for move with. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like in New York, they got the Apollo Theater. But Jamaica, the whole country, I just feel we think that. Yeah. But you see, when you hold them spiritually, they show you that love, you feel that energy. And it was just a joy to be here tonight, performing for the homeland Jamaica. It's a joy.
How difficult is it for you guys to not be together?
We're always together, you know. Technology, it is doing a great job. in making sure we don't miss a beat in each other's lives, and we use it to our advantage. And I think that's how we are to all try to do it. Not to create the distance because we're so locked into these devices, but let it bring us together. And for us as a family, we make it work. WhatsApp and the FaceTime and those things. So every day we say morning to each other, evening, good night. Every day, like a ritual.
Several groups. It's out of control. There's several Morgan groups on WhatsApp. Don't join you. You just keep scrolling and scrolling. So we give, like Moja said, we give thanks to technology because it really helps.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's great to see the family still together, Reggie.
Come on.
It is inspirational for all people.
Absolutely.
We're all trying.
Yes.
And when we fail, we run God. I say we should.
Yeah.
It's good to see you guys doing it.
Thank you.
We have hopes.
Yes. We give thanks.
Yes,
we give thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, man. So the music side now, recordings and things.
We just dropped the new album, The Homeland. So we're out promoting that, and it's doing very well. The reception for the album, we're grateful, and we have some more spots in the Caribbean to touch out throughout the summer, and then possibly some mainland Europe, mainland US tours at the end of the year into next year. So the new album, The Homeland, is what we're promoting.
So how do you balance that with your personal careers?
Hard work, stress, focus, tears, blood. To whom much is given, much is required. And I applaud my family because, Peter's still out there writing songs for enough artists, producing songs. I'm still out there producing songs, performing solo. Mojo's out there working on real estate, farming. There's several things that, because we grow, like we're in our 50s now, right? It's like we're getting older. So at some point along the way, you must pick up a few things. And we had 2 years in the pandemic to learn and, dust off some dust and get better, lose some weight. Some people gain some weight. So change is inevitable, right? So I think something that our father left with us, rest in peace to Ras Denrai Morgan, he said no matter what, our togetherness will be our greatest achievement. Despite any awards, no matter which show you say, the show no. Your togetherness will be your greatest achievement. So we fight and strive to do that. And we have our arguments. That happens. I never forget when we was working on an album in 2007, a song called The Youth Them Share. Song was done. Stephen Mcgregor produced the song The Genius. And I thought Mojo and Peter was destroying the song. They created a brand new intro to the song, and I said, "You're ruining it." I said, "What I do?" And then I took a break and said, "Bad for you, no?" So sometimes in life you just gotta be, what I'm saying. So those are the things. I mean, growing up as kids, there was a lot of us in our bathroom, and we had who want to brush them teeth first and get to school first. So those little petty things, but nothing major. So I'm just grateful for the things that our parents instilled in us, and it lives with us till this day. Yeah, man.
And so some of the tours coming up as Morgan Heritage?
Yeah, the tours coming up is going to be announced on many different platforms. So it's important to follow us on social media at Morgan Heritage, the website morganheritagemusic.com. So when we say, Europe, here are the dates, and United States and Africa and wherever else in the world the homeland takes us.
I kind of get a vibe that the appreciation for our music, reggae, the roots reggae, your kind of music, has ascended on this side of the pandemic. Do you get that feeling, Peter?
Well, I mean, it's taking root in many different places around the world. And throughout the pandemic, a lot of young artists have been exposed through social media, through the internet. So they've created a new wave. So, like you said, the roots music, the reggae music, it's in places that you wouldn't think. You know what I mean? That's why we as people like Morgan Heritage, we've got to be traveling all over the world, because there are places in this world that want to see us and hear that type of music. Where in Jamaica, we know dancehall is #1 music of Jamaica today. You know what I mean? So the music is global. That's what we always say, it's global. Like The world is a big place, Winfred, you know that.
Of course. So the conquest continues.
Oh, yeah.
To win souls around the world.
Yes, man. Next stop, Philippines, South Korea. Big up to all the promoters that's been booking Morgan Heritage. They said yesterday's price is not today's price, so I'm thankful, Winnie.
Yes.
So big up to the promoters. We just came from Martinique, Romain Virgo. He's an incredible artist. And that show was just really good just to see the reception of, like what you said, the love for reggae music. Our next stop, we're heading to Belize. Them love reggae music on that show. We'll have Busy Signal on that show, Spice. So it's good to represent and wave our flag. I think Jamaica is a very special country.
And one of the burgeoning markets at the moment, I'm told, is Asia.
Yes, sir.
Including China. No?
Yes, sir.
That continent.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And that you're confirming that.
Yes. There's. I mean, if you check a country like the Philippines, I mean, there's a reggae band there named what they name something chocolate, and these guys are playing shows by themselves in the Philippines, and there's 8,000-9,000 people, and at them alone, and Morgan Heritage not reached there yet, Barrington leaving not reached there yet, Barry's not right here on stage not reached there yet. So it just shows you how important a platform like this is and how serious we have to take our work, because it's not started yet.
Oh yes, absolutely, Reggie. Yeah. Well, gentlemen, it's great to have you on our stage.
Always good to see you.
Right here on our stage.
Yes.
And all the very best, as usual.
Thank you,
man.
You know what I mean? You come like me a family, I know.
No, no like.
Permanent.
One of the best interviews of our father in his last set of years is the interview you did with him.
Yes.
Watch it all the time.
Classic.
On your channel on YouTube. On stage.
Can I tell the people something real quick? People, please subscribe to On Stage TV right here on stage. Please subscribe. Thank you.
Okay, that's it. That's our chat with the family, my family, the Morgan Heritage, the big forever heritage. Bless.
This special edition of On Stage is brought to you by Umbrella Evening Brunch, Independence Weekend, Saturday, August 5 at Caymanas Golf Club in Kingston, Jamaica. For tickets, visit firstinlineja.com. Lobster Fest, Sunday, July 30 at Hope Gardens in Kingston. For tickets and info, visit touchstonelink.com. Island Hopping, the new EP from General Degree, featuring the lead single, Island Hopping, now available on all music streaming platforms. And Gospel to the World, Saturday, August 12 in Royal Palm Beach, Florida. For tickets and info, visit their website, gospeltotheworld.org.
Because I read these things in prophecy. And when the rains stop falling down and ain't got no water, they're gonna bow down to the ground, wishing that they were under. And when the stars start falling down and the fire's burning red out, there will be weeping and a gnashing of teeth. Yes, everyone will be mourning. I hope my people won't be mourning. Everyone will be mourning. Sinners will be mourning. Yes, everyone will be mourning. Oh well.
Make some noise for the captain. One ship, one captain.
Thank you, Sumfest Massive. Thank you all very much. I want to say give thanks to the Almighty. Every one of us here tonight having a great time. God is good and God is great, you know. I hope when I got sick last year, and Mr. Bogdanovich asked me if I could do Sumfest, I said I will try. But through the Spirit of Christ, I'm here tonight. So God is great. And I thank you all for your prayers and your well wishes. I love you.
Give the captain some energy, Sumfest.
Nothing would stop me from doing this tonight. If I was lying on my back, I would have come and done this concert tonight.
A very, very emotional moment for you. Nonetheless, one that we were happy to be part of.
Yeah, man. I thank the Jamaican fan base for their support. When I looked out there tonight, I was truly happy to see that people love and support me the way they do. Say big up to Jamaican music lovers. The music is well. Just continue to support us. We will take it there where it's supposed to go to.
And if we were to go back a little to that performance in Japan, how was that experience for you?
That was classic. I never seen so many people cry there. Like man, woman and child. Just happy for me, happy for my recovery, happy to see me back in action. That was super special. And I've experienced the same thing here tonight, same kind of vibe. But this one is deep, very deep tonight, because this is home. And this one is special.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, when I looked around and saw Chino and Steven on the other side and Shima in the back, I said to myself, our legacy looks good for the future. For our grandkids and everybody.
Well, since I did that performance, sing the icon with him, the whole world now knows.
No, for sure.
And he is daddy. The legacy continues.
People talk about it all in Japan.
Yeah, it was unbelievable, the response we saw. So your comment on that, Gina?
No, I love it. I mean, I did watch it live when it was happening. Amazing. I mean, it speaks for itself. Gina just covered the whole thing.
And your response to all of that?
Trust me, like all day, every day, people still talk about, that performance. And I even laugh because, I browse through the comments too and people saying, oh, yo, Chino, him gonna do some vocal training and thing. And like, no, there's no vocal training. We just do what we do, but God no make mistake. All of this is ordained and, this is the next chapter that, the Almighty is writing. So God no make mistake, man.
And speak a little bit about this moment for both of you, but start with you, Chino.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's always a joy performing together and collaborating together as a family. You understand? Yet alone on the heels of, the obvious situation. And, the captain, we know he definitely wanted to get back on the stage, and that's his comfort zone. That's what he loved. That's what he's been doing all the days of his life, literally. So for him to be here on this stage tonight and tear it down, and we all, us being there collectively as a family with us vibing together, it's amazing. And as you could say, the crowd really enjoyed it.
And not only enjoyed it, but they were also in tears.
Yeah.
Of the audience, people were up there crying.
I could feel the energy up there for sure. And the most important thing for me is just him being able to get his flowers right now. That to me, that's because most people who get to this kind of legendary status, you kind of wait till afterwards, but he's getting it right now, and to me that is the biggest blessing. Just getting to see the love from the people and from everybody. So, yeah, man.
And Freddie, no doubt, the family is ready to carry on the legacy. Okay, not that you're going anywhere, you ain't going nowhere. Right. But these gentlemen are ready to do whatever is necessary to keep this big ship family on sound.
I'm really happy. I'm really happy that I'm here to see it, like right now.
Yeah.
It's happening before my eyes. Yeah, that's important. Yeah.
Well, Fred, we're all praying for you.
Yeah, man, thank you.
We're here for you, my friend, and clearly, as we saw with that crowd out there, Jamaica is all with you. And the fans all over the world, they're with you too, because many of them are here in Jamaica, and they're feeling and wanting and praying for you, Freddie.
Yes, I could feel that. I could feel that love.
Yes, sir. Yes. Absolutely. Bless up. Thank you so much.
Give thanks with it.
So many people wanna see me. loving you, but I can't. No way I can. Whoa.
This special edition of On Stage is brought to you by Umbrella Evening Brunch, Independence Weekend, Saturday, August 5 at Caymanas Golf Club in Kingston, Jamaica. For tickets, visit firstinlineja.com. Lobster Fest, Sunday, July 30 at Hope Gardens in Kingston. For tickets and info, visit touchstonelink.com. Island Hopping, the new EP from General Degree, featuring the lead single, Island Hopping, now available on all music streaming platforms. And Gospel to the World, Saturday, August 12 in Royal Palm Beach, Florida. For tickets and info, visit their website, gospeltotheworld.org.
Come piece out me Bible, cause no for who know a Satan disciple. The devil have you like a horse in a bridle. Have you sit down in a circle and a ride you. Jezebel, come piece out me scripture, cause no for who know a whitewash up and you are dirty like the girl named Penina. You are dirty like the girl named Penina. You are dirty.
Have you gotten enough rest?
Well, I didn't get enough sleep. I have two little boys, them sleep with me and then give me a trouble. I couldn't sleep with Shellan and Khalid, them fling foot, fling hand, all kind of things. But I'm all right.
Yes, and you've been working very hard tonight.
Yeah.
And it's now morning.
Yeah.
First of all, let me congratulate you on this Legend Award, Sumfest Legend Award.
Oh yeah, I see it, I got it, but I told them I appreciate it, but I wasn't looking for anything, you know. I'm all right, you know, I'm not looking for anything like awards and stuff, you know, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the effort, you know. Right. Yeah.
But it's your body of work at this event over the years.
Better than give me 1,000 more Bibles. Red Stripe should give me 1,000 more Bibles, because people was hungry for the Bibles. They wanted more. And everybody, give me a Bible, give me a Bible. So many people want Bible, you know? Yeah, they wanted it.
So tell me about your own perspective, your own review of your own performance.
You know how long I'm ready for go on with it. I want to go on for early. One man see me walking up and down and him telling people, him say, look how she nervous. Me say, nervous? Yeah, you mad? Yeah. Me not get nervous.
Of course not.
I don't get nervous. I want to go on. So when me hear one of him named Kabaka, right?
Kabaka.
Yeah, I hear him. I say, all right, then going to finish now. Plus everybody pray over me. I have Kevin Downswell, my manager. I got Bishop Everton, Thomas, even IT. And all of them pray over me. And Pastor Clinton all. And when they pray and I felt it, I was ready to go. So the man see me walking up and down. Yeah. So but I was so moved by the tears, you know, people crying, I am crying. The testimony about the lady that came here, the church, the Christian lady came and gave me a Bible years ago, and for me to come back and give away Bibles, I wasn't remembering, like I didn't remember about it, but God took me to it days ago on one of my tables in the room in my house in Kingston, and I brought it on to show them a Christian actually came to this venue and give me this Bible. So what is the problem? Why is it you don't want me here? Mm-hmm. You know, if she hadn't come years ago to give me this Bible, maybe I wouldn't be saved. And when I look in the Bible, I mark it. I could see where I study all over it, and it was my first Bible that I used to do my first casting out of demons. Yeah, it's torn because the demon tear it up the day.
All right. So it's significant for you at Sumfest, and we've known all the stories over the years.
Yeah.
Quite a history that you have with this event, and tonight you're closing it with the gospel.
Yes, I closed it before, you remember?
Yes.
As lady saw. So when Joe told me I'm closing, I'm like, Joe, I don't want to close, He like, you're on a mission, remember? Yes. Remember you told me, you told me it's in God's hands. So it's in God's hands. You are on a mission. I'm like, okay, Joe. So, it was a blessing.
But the devil had got his fix first, so to speak. Because your last performance before this, you took that, you destroyed Sumfest. You remember that?
Yeah. Tonight, this morning, I go hard, then I go easy. Like I went in hard, everybody, you know, and just get everybody chop up, Mr. Prime Minister, everybody get a little thing, you know. The devil first, I was to address him, you know, take him out, him and him offspring them out and clear the hair and yeah.
Let me ask you this question about Kiss Out My Bible.
Yeah.
What kind of response do you get from the public about it?
You know how much people was just waiting on that song? When they get it, then me see some of them go, so me say, all right, them get them song. Kiss Out My Bible. A lot of people don't know. In the book of Ezekiel chapter 3, God told the prophet Ezekiel to eat the whole Bible. Eat it. Eat that which you found. Eat it, and you're going to a people who is not of a strange language. These people know this language. They understand this language. Suppose I come another way and said you should consume the word of God. Nobody would get any Bible tonight. Assured about it, nobody would get no Bible. They wouldn't be interested in the Bible. I sleep in the Bible, you know, open the Bible and sleep in it. Kiss it out, kiss the word out of it. Mwah. God, I love your word. I thank you for this revelation. So people are just negative. That's what they want to find a negative way to say I'm doing. How could you say, oh, it's like you want to tell people to kiss out. God said, greet your brethren with a holy kiss. What is wrong with a kiss?
But you must understand the connotation that exists in our language about kiss out.
They understand what it is. If you want to turn it sudden, you know, but if God said to the man of God, heat out the Bible, what's the difference? Yes. God said to Ezekiel, heat it out, eat it. And him saying eat it, and it was like honey. When him done eat, him so full that he had was to sit by the river. For about 7 days he couldn't talk. He was astonished. Him belly too full, Bishop, not true?
So that's what informed your using that term, right?
Kiss out 1 Samuel and 2 Samuel. Kiss out Isaiah and Ezekiel. Kiss out Jeremiah and the book of Joel. And when you go and kiss them out, go kiss out Sam. You know what I mean? You just kiss out the whole of them. Daniel, the whole of them. Kiss out Matthew, Mark and John. Kiss out the 2 books of Corinthians. Kiss out Galatians and Thessalonians, and then kiss out Hebrews and Revelation. There's a lot of, you know much things in that? Healing, deliverance, mercy, grace, repentance, testimony. Come on now. A lot is in that. Go, read the word and kiss out the word. Yeah,
so people's minds are going where you didn't send it.
Because they're looking at me like who I was before. You know, everything I do, them send me through. Yes. The other day, I did something, like I have a new shoes, and I said, this is how I'm going to step in the neck of the serpent. Right? And you know what I'm saying? Lord man, this need to stop. I said, look here now, everything I do. I take a picture with my nephew, then send it to one of my friends, and I say, who me trouble? Look at my shoes now. You see the snake? I step in on the snake neck. You see it? I walk with him under my foot. So when me say me step in on the devil neck, step on the serpent head. Are you a serpent? Why you pick it up? Blood of Jesus. Yeah, man, we can't.
Okay, so music though. Give us a
music.
On your
well, we're working on an album. My manager, I tell you, we have some wonderful songs. I send them to his phone whenever I get them. And we have a band. The band is so good. We have a name for the band, the Holy Ghost Band. And they are in studio now with me. And that is where the song, I am free. Yes, I'm free. That is a powerful song. I'm believing God for a miracle today. That's another song. My blessing is tied to my worship. My victory is tied to my praise. I give him all that I got, I won't quench it. When I'm dancing, get out of my way. That's another song, and we're just going in and we're doing all these songs. You know, a lot of powerful songs, and get this album done. Maybe 12, 15 tracks, you know, and Bishop Everton Thomas, you know, he's with me. You remember him baptized me years ago? And he's with me. I tell you, whenever I feel like, you know, if I feel wounded, the prayer team come, you know? Okay. Yeah, man, and they pray for me. And I just feel good right now. I'm just blessed to be here. I'm blessed to bring the word, you know. However God give me to bring it, sometimes it's not how, as he told me recently, I was writing a sermon and he told me I was stuck like right there and didn't know the word, and he said unorthodox. And I say unorthodox. He said my calling is unorthodox. I Google it and I see it say contrary to the normal way. And I cried and I said, thank you, Jesus, to tell me that this right here, because I myself don't understand my calling, and that's the problem with people. You don't understand it, leave it, because God said he's doing a new thing. The Jesus we know and the Jesus you know. Okay, Winnie? My Jesus, your Jesus stand at church for me, go stay true. Your Jesus segregate my one, go at death row, him go free prisoners, prostitutes and whore. The Jesus me know him not come for the saved, him not come for the righteous, him not come for the brave, he not come for the hypocrite in a church who are praising, come to sinners who is on the way to hell and the grave. Him say, a couple days ago, me get this part of it. Jesus drink wine, empowered man will do crime. Him ordain prostitutes and say, girl, you're mine. If you think God no call me, then you're way back at time. He's doing a new thing. This is signs of the time. Him say, in the last days shall pour out his spirit upon all flesh. Well, see him do it. Whether white man, black man, Chinese or Jewish, it is not God's will that any should perish. You said you know him, but I don't think you do. Because if you really know him, then you know that he's using me too. Hey, you said you know him, then how come you said my calling is fake? If you really know him, then you know that I'm saved by grace. Wow. I love you. God gave me that days ago to bring here. Oh yes, I know it was blood. I know it was blood. I know the blood of Jesus washed me.
So it's now morning after the second day. And with that, this is where we say so long. Winfred Williams, on behalf of the hard-working team in Montego Bay, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more on our stage.
I was chained by the devil. You remember, right? My sins, they had me bound. But then I met Jesus, who took away my fears. And when I met him, I shouted the name of Jesus. And I said, get me out of here. Now I am free. Yes, I'm free. Say it. I am free. Tell the devil. Yes, I'm free. I am free. Yes, I'm free. 'Cause who the Son set free.
Thanks for watching our video. Please click subscribe and be on our stage anywhere, anytime, always.